And welcome back to the Daily Wrap. It's time for Yay or Nay. First up, home is where the heart is. Unless that home, in this case a 200 square foot log cabin, is literally picked up off the ground and taken to another location. It happened in Washington State after a family of 4 went for a visit only to find the cabin, as you can see, no longer there, even putting up stolen signs of the cabin. How many times do you see that? Washington State local officials later found the home 10 miles down the road. The family's camping equipment was replaced with the suspect's personal items. No arrests had been made. The family can move back their cabin back onto their property once the investigation wraps up. So here's your question, panel. When stealing a cabin, don't you go more than 10 miles away from where you originally found it? Bill? You're still in grilled cheese land.
I can't even imagine stealing a log cabin. They're really inexpensive to build. It's like just build one.
It's a very good point.
I think if they're moving it piece by piece, maybe they don't want to walk more than 10 miles.
I think, no, they picked it up literally and put it on.
The whole thing by itself.
Yeah.
Come on, admit it's one of the great pranks of all time.
Yeah, but the person even take credit for it.
That's true. It's better than hanging the counselor in the tree, and having them wake up there. That's pretty good.
I think if you put it on a car, you gotta, I am a nay, you gotta go 100 miles away.
Yeah.
Kind of hard and easy to find neighbors. And
maybe they wanted them to
know what it looks like, absolutely. Anyway, you guys remember Memories Pizza, right? The pun is intended. The little pizza store in Indiana whose owner said he wouldn't refuse service to gay patrons, but would never cater a gay wedding. Well, after receiving death threats, Mr. O'Connor, the owner, closed his pizzeria for 8 days, but Memories Pizza is now back and open for business. This after a crowdfunding campaign raised, get this, about $840,000 from 29,000 donors. Memories owner says he plans to donate some of the money to charity and even give some of it to the Washington State florist who was fined after refusing to provide flowers for a gay wedding. He's also going to put some of that money back into the pizza place. Wow. I can't wait to see what that looks like. It'll be like the new Arnold's on Happy Days. Anyway, is there any amount of money that would make O'Connor change his mind and cater a gay wedding, Heather Hansen?
No. I don't think so, and especially now. I mean, he can't do it just for
got
the
all the money in the world.
But I think it's the courage of his convictions. He truly believes what he says he believes.
Rick?
Let me tell you, all the information you just told came from an interview that I was a part of last night.
Really?
And I can tell you that this gentleman is completely straight up. By the way, it was his daughter who made the original statement. They are organizing it financially through a good friend of mine, Ed Butowski, who lives in Dallas, but will go anywhere for a good slice of pizza. All the way to Indiana, and this guy's doing the right thing. They are using almost all of the money to help out other people who have had similar problems. The way people reacted to these people was obscene. I'm a huge supporter of LGBT rights, but the way these people were treated was disgusting. They're straight up people, and no, you couldn't pay him enough money to vary his religious beliefs.
As you said, this was one of those rare instances where both sides were right. And it's good to see they're not only not out of business, but people will benefit as a result. So you're a yay?
No, there's nothing that would get him to change his mind.
Okay. I'm a yay as well, or nothing will change his mind. I just wonder if pizza's any good in Indiana. It's no good outside of Jersey or New York, from what I know.
Ed tells me that Memories Pizza, we're going to do a plug for him. Ed tells me Memories Pizza is fantastic. If you live up there, go in and buy one.
All right. It's a done deal. Finally, boy, we do love dumb criminals here, don't we, at the Daily Wrap? Well, 44-year-old J.B. Silverthorne, that is his name, of Orchard Park, New York, that's where the Bills play, I believe, was charged with a DWI Monday after driving his car into the Niagara River. It doesn't end there. Silverthorne showed up drunk to his court appearance Monday and was told not to drive home. So what did he do? What anyone would do after getting convicted of a DWI. He got into his car and began to drive home drunk after being told not to by the judge. Luckily, he didn't make it out of the parking lot before deputies stopped him. He was later charged with a felony DWI. So, are drunk driving laws harsh enough, Bill?
Yes. They're just some people too stupid to follow the law. It's not a law problem, it's a person problem.
Have you seen, before you answer, because you're a lawyer, have you ever seen that in a courtroom where
People
the defendant shows up drunk?
Oh, sure. Drunk high, yeah, absolutely. That happens more often than you would think.
Do they get arrested on the spot?
No, I mean, there's nothing illegal with showing up drunk or not in your right mind.
I thought there might be some courtroom decorum or something.
I was a judge. I don't know if you know that, but I was a judge in Beverly Hills Municipal Court 1 day a week for many years, and you wouldn't believe the things that I
I'm
saw.
sure. Beverly Hills,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So anyway, I kept cutting you off. Yay or nay?
I think that it depends on the state. I think that we do need to, I mean, it's something we need to take seriously. We've talked about the texting and driving, drinking and driving. It's major, major, major stuff, and we need to take it seriously.
Yes.
Your Honor? Oh, you're the same.
Yeah, absolutely
Let's
right.
get back to this. Wait a minute. I've got to see your LinkedIn page sometime.
It's,
Right, you're the entertainment
not- a
mogul.
lot of
you're a
it's not on
lawyer.
there.
Ohio
That's
State.
how I met my wife.
That's how you met your
That's
wife.
how I met my wife.
I
My
thought
wife-
it was on the Christian
This is
Mingle.
why you need
No.
to write a
J-Date?
book.
My
You
wife
won't
came
do
in
it.
front of me the day I was judging. She
can't
had a
believe we gotta
parking
go.
ticket that had gone long. I let her off of it, made her pay $20.
Corrupt
We
judge.
still have that check.
Wow. That sounds illegal on some level. Anyway, we're out of time. We'll try to do better the next time. I'm Joe Concha saying good night, Canada.